right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. I hope you're all doing well. I know the screen still says live daily at 6 o'clock. That is not so true. So we'll get rid of that in a hurry. Yes, we will definitely get rid of that. So we're not live daily anymore. We are live twice a week. Is that bi-weekly or semi-weekly? I don't know. Semi-monthly? No, I don't know. I'm confused. You guys get me confused. But anyhow, let me say hello to those of you who are here. I know I've got so many who probably have got confused about the schedule already, because I am. I didn't even realize today was Monday. But anyhow, hello, Yvonne and Lisa. Hello, beautiful Aries, from one beautiful Aries to another. Yeah, hello to you, Aqua and Vintage. It's good to have you guys. Sarah, great to have you. Bartman, thank you so much for being here. It is good to see you all and hear from you guys. It's nice to hear from you. And so let's get the show on the road, right? Let's get the show on the road. Yvonne, can you have a general reading? A nice general reading. Absolutely. Tonight is tarot night. Yes, tonight's tarot night. We did Lenormand last week, so our next one will be, our next special night will be Kipper night, and that will be, I don't know when that'll be. Hold on, I'll tell you. Oh, the next one will be Kipper evening, and that will be on Thursday the 28th. Yeah, Thursday the 28th, since we did Lenormand last week. All right, so Yvonne, you got it going on. I hope you're doing okay. Hope things are going well. So yes, pay no attention to those screens that say live daily anymore, because that is not so true. A dear friend of mine, Modern Priscilla Tarot, is working on new screens that have the correct dates, right? The Mondays and Thursdays on them. There she is, Christine Dowden. Thank you so much for your donation. I really do appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. Put your question up there and I will do your reading absolutely next. All right, so Yvonne, what I'm seeing for your general reading is, I'm going to sneeze, that's what I see. All right, well, good thing you guys didn't hear that. Whew. Anyhow, so I think things right now, of course, you are having to make some really important decisions, and you can't be wishy-washy about them. You have to be very decisive about those decisions. I think you have of course, you've got the confidence to do it, and I think you are taking the initiative to, figure out what has to be done instead of waiting for somebody to tell you. You're taking the initiative and making those choices ahead of time. And, you're good at doing this. So it's not something that you've never done before. You definitely have been able to make decisions like that in the past and do really well with it. This is causing you some trouble, though. It's causing you some anxiety, maybe some stress, maybe a little depression, making you feel like, things aren't so good. It makes your mind race a little, and that keeps you up at night, right? It kind of makes it so that you're not always on your best, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's tough when, if you're really losing sleep, like I'm thinking you are, well, then I'm thinking, that kind of takes you off your game a little bit, right? It makes it so that you're not quite so mentally accurate. I guess that's a good word for it. I don't know. I'm not trying to say anything terrible about it. I'm just saying that it's tough when you're not getting sleep, or when your mind is overactive and you have some anxiety and stress dealt in there, right? But you have to figure out exactly what it is that's going to work for you. What's going to work? How many things from all the things in the past that go on, then how many of out of all the stuff that has happened in the past, what's really working for you? What's working the best? And you figure that out. Once you figure out what's working for you the best, that's what you go with, because then that moves you forward, of course, and just keeps up your connection. Because here we are again with your ray of sunshine, with the Two of Cups again, right? The Two of Cups, there's always some type of a love or relationship or emotional connection card in your readings, because it just constantly is a reminder that you've always got that someone there for you. They're always there. They're always working on things and helping you with things, helping you with big decisions, and helping you with all the decisions of things that are coming up for you. So that's definitely what I'm seeing. And I just feel like that's what's going on, right? That's what it seems like. So what's not so attractive, Yvonne? What is it that's not so attractive? Oh, not so attentive. Yeah, exactly. And that's it. That's the thing, right? When you're tired and your mind's been racing and you've been feeling stress on top of it, yeah, you're not so attentive to everything. You don't realize, you're just not, you're kind of walking around in a fog, right? You got that little bit of a fog going on. Maybe that's it. So Christina, how is work going? Things are going well. Apparently you had today off. That's nice to have the day off. Hope you had nice holidays and a happy new year to you. The new job is 9 months old now. 9 months? Well, it was June, so, right? It was June. Here we are. Not 9 months. That would be March. We're 7 months in. 7 months into the new job from June. And I'm thinking that it's going extremely well. I really feel like it's going very well. And now you want to know what's going on for you and the Virgo. Well, I think you and the Virgo are in a relationship, or in a in a strong friendship right now, that really makes it so that you want to protect it, right? You have that nurturing feeling, and that whole feeling of, just taking care of. Oh, you're welcome, Yvonne. Taking care of this relationship or friendship, or maybe it's and again, maybe it's a friendship that you want to turn into a relationship. Either way, but I think you have the strength to do it. I think you have the courage that you're going to need to move forward with the Virgo, and I think that's a good thing, right? Because if you're not sure, if you're not happy with what you're seeing, well, then you just change your view a little bit, right? You adjust the way you're looking at things, and I think you will find that things look better than than you're thinking, right? So if you think maybe there's times when things aren't exactly true or truthful, you're looking at that. Maybe you're looking at it in the wrong way, because I don't think that that's the case at all. I think the Virgo is a very good person. And I just think, again, it just takes a little bit of looking at things just a wee bit differently. Just a wee bit. But you have the courage to do that, right? Like I said, you have the strength. And I think you are doing fine, because I see the two of you moving forward in a good way, and you're moving towards the sun, right? And the sun is happiness. The sun's happiness and joy and warmth, and that warm, and that real warmth all around. And I think that is, a great thing, because that's what you want, right? You want to move towards happiness. Everybody wants to move towards happiness. So, don't let anyone or anything kind of pull the wool over your eyes that there's any kind of anything wrong here, because there's not. It's a very good relationship. Like I said, just change your view. If you don't like what you see here, change the way you look at it, because I don't think there's anything wrong at all. And this is a Virgo male that I know, so I believe I do know exactly who we're talking about. Yes. And if that's the case, well then, congratulations to you and to him. And I think you are in a great place. I think the two of you are in a great place. I really do. I think, like I said, the Chariot heading towards the sun. The Chariot's just telling you you're heading towards happiness. You're heading towards success, a successful relationship. You're heading towards warmth, which is what everybody wants, right? Those warm, loving arms around them. And you're heading towards joy. And who doesn't want to be joyful? So, congratulations to you. And thank you so much for donating. I appreciate that. I really do. All right, Lise, what's going on? Hello, Brianna Estrada. How are you? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. If you're new, I would love for you to please subscribe, get your notifications so you can see that I'm here every Monday and Thursday night now. I have changed the show back. I've cut back to 2 nights a week, so that I am here Mondays and Thursdays now. Yeah, Mondays and Thursdays. That's right. All of a sudden, I thought I had the wrong nights. At 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, so Lise, your general reading is all about walking away from things that are not good for you, right? Walking away and not looking back. We had a whole lesson, if you remember correctly, back when I was explaining the Eight of Cups, how the Eight of Cups always seems to be the card where you're walking away and not looking back. And that's what you want to do, right? You want to walk away from anything that's not good or doing good for you, or, working for you. Trying to think what's another good way of putting it. If there are negative forces, negative ideas, negative anything in your life, then this is the time to go and walk away from them. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. All right. If things are not the way you want them to be, again, like I just said to Christina, I said, if you don't like things, if you're not looking, what is it? Hold on. If you don't like what you see, change your view. And that's what you're doing by walking away from the things that are negative in your life. Search for things that are positive. Search out good things. Search out things that are going to give you strength, going to give you success, going to, be on your side. And that's what you're going to, that's what you do. I'm not saying that you don't do those things, because that is what you do. You are that free spirit, right? You get that a lot. You get the Page of Wands a lot, telling me about all how you are very adventurous, and you are very brave, and you are that free spirit, and definitely a free spirit in the family. And that's important, because things are always up and down in life. You never know, right? When things are going to be high or things are going to be low. But there's always, there's always time for changes. There's always time for a turning point to come along. And I think that turning point, is you getting rid of the negative stuff in your life. This is the time, right? It's the beginning of the year. We're on January the 11th, so we're 11 days into the new year. It's time to get rid of all the old junk, and let's make room for some new and positive things for 2021. That sounds pretty all right to me, Lisa, I think. I think it sounds good. Beautiful Aries, can you have a reading for the week? You can have a reading for the week. How are things with you and your boyfriend? Hey, Barb, welcome. You're welcome, Lisa. You are very welcome. Glad to do the reading for you. Good night, Yvonne. Have a good evening. And I will see you on Thursday. All right, so reading for the week. It looks like you are on the move, right? Things are moving forward. They're moving in a hurry. And they're moving forward, right? You're moving forward. You got the Chariot, which is talking about movement. You've got the Eight of Wands, which is talking about movement. And you can see that, right? Things are coming and going. Things are coming and going. The things that are leaving, the things that are going away from you are going away very quickly. But the things that are coming to you are coming to you very slowly. Or slower, at least, because you can see this isn't really moving. They're not moving forward. They're just kind of standing there getting ready to move. So things are getting ready to move towards you, but they're not. But these wands are moving out and away in a hurry. You can see that. I think there has been a bit of a split, right? A detachment between you and maybe your boyfriend to a degree, to some type of a degree. It may be just in your head or, something, but you have become more independent recently. You have found yourself becoming a little bit distant there's been more distance between the two of you. I don't mean physical, but I mean emotional distance. And I think that the two of you are, like I said, I think, maybe he is the one that's moving out quickly, and the new guy that your mom set you up with, even though you're annoyed with your mother, that might be the one that's moving in slowly. But I do think that there has been some kind of disconnect between you and your boyfriend recently. And I think you are trying to take the initiative to move forward in a good way, right? You want things to move forward in a good way. You would like it to be with your boyfriend because, of course, that's the easy choice, and that's where you feel the most comfortable right now. However, if things are not moving at all right now forward, then maybe that's not the best choice. Maybe that is just not the best choice for you. Right? You have to think about it. You have to do what's going to be best for you, what's going to make you feel good, what's going to make you feel confident. Because right now you're juggling between two different things and two different people, and it's difficult. This is going to be a difficult thing. You have to prioritize what's more important and who's more important, and where is your where do your loyalties lie, right? It might be time to be a little more flexible and change. And that's exactly what's going on here. So, all right. That's what I get for you. Thanks, beautiful Aries. Oh, Christina, I just keep thinking about what you said and what I know. And I'm dying to hear the story at some point. Sometime. So, all right, Aqua, will you get calculated grades this year, or will you return to school? So will they kind of just make up your grades? Is that what they're going to do? Just make them up as best they can? Oh, you're welcome, beautiful Aries. Yeah, definitely rewind and let me know what you think of that. I'm not sure. I'm hoping I'm in the right ballpark. I hope I'm even playing the same game as... not just in the right ballpark, but actually playing the right game. Okay, so Aqua, will you get calculated grades this year, or will you actually return to school? It's funny how I shuffled, and I'm getting... I got 3 of the same cards. And 2 of them kind of just fell out of nowhere. So I had to use them, right? Oh, come on now. There we go. All right, so I think you are going to get... I think you're going to get back to school. I think you're going to get to return to school, because I do see where there's going to be some structure and order, and there's going to be authority figures around you. I think there will be this very emotionally charged connection between you and your school year. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, so yeah, so I think there's going to be this very emotional connection between you and going back to school this year. And I do, again, see you moving towards happiness and moving towards something you do like, which I think you do. I think you do like school. I think you are very... I think you take the work that you get and really make it into something that you are proud of, something that you really like. And even though things, of course, have not started out like you've wanted them to, right? They're ready for a change. Things are ready for a change. You just have to look up, right? Things will be looking up, I think, for you and for school. And I think you're going to do okay. And I think that's what makes me feel like, yeah, you're going to be going back to classes. I definitely think so. So Vintage, how is it going? How are you doing? Can you get a reading on what is in store for you for the rest of the month? Yes, because we are a third of the way into the month. All right. Hello, Mara. How are you? Welcome to the show. Again, if you are new, please subscribe. I do appreciate that. Get your notifications. You'll see I'm here every Monday and Thursday night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. All right. Vintage, what is going on for you for the rest of the month? And here we go. See, here we go again. You're starting off, same thing, same card I got for Lisa, right? And you guys see me. I shuffle, I pick randomly, and it's crazy how that happens. But yeah, it happens. I see where it is time for you to do the same thing. Walk away from things that are not positive in your life right now. It's the beginning of the year, right? I just talked about this with Lisa about the same thing. It's the beginning of the year. It's time for you to walk away and not look back at the things that are negative in your life, because that is just going to hold you back. And 2020 is not a year you want to be held back to, that's for sure. So move forward, right? Don't look back. Even your friends and family members are doing the same thing. They're moving on, and they're not, and they're not looking back either. You kind of get the same idea from both of these cards in this deck, especially. You are a dependable person. You're someone who likes to talk to other people. And I think that there is a chance, for you to be able to celebrate this year and have some fun throughout the year as the year goes on. And of course, this month, there's always the chance that Prince Charming could be coming into the picture, right? Prince Charming could come into the picture, could be the, definitely could be your knight in shining armor and sweep you away. But you gotta get rid of all this negativity, right? Walk away from the negativity just like everybody else around you is doing. And you'll have fun. You'll have fun again. All right. That's what I got for you, Vintage. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Can you get a reading for the week? You certainly can. Oh, I hope you are here on Thursday, Sarah, because I remember, of course, even if nobody else does, because not everybody remembers everything that goes on this show like I do. But on Friday, Sarah has an online audition with The Voice. Yes. So one of our very own could be someone very famous someday. I say just remember us little folks that were here reading your tarot cards and telling you how things are going to go. All right, so for the week, here's what's going on. What do we got going for this week? Here's what you've got. We'll do it just like a week, right? Just Monday through Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Thursday we'll do a reading for the show, right? For the audition. That'll be a good reading. I can't wait. That'll be exciting. So for today, I think today was a day where you really felt like things weren't really structured the way you wanted them to be. There wasn't any real activity. There was nothing active to do. There wasn't anything going on. There was you felt like people are being or thinking things that are judgmental. Now tomorrow I think is going to be a day where you feel more at ease with things. You feel like you've been rescued from some of this what's the word? From some of that judgment, right? Where people are judging. I think tomorrow is a good day for you because I think it's going to be, again, I think you'll feel rescued from that. I think you'll feel like you're taken away from that judgment and things like that. Wednesday is going to be a wonderful day, right? Because you're going to feel safe. You're going to feel loved. You're going to have some of that. You're going to have some of that family feeling, even when you think you're not, it's going to still be there. You're going to feel blessed on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be a day of hope, right? Thursday is your day of hope and faith, right? It's going to be a day that you are inspired and you have inspiration, and that's what you really want, right? You want inspiration on Thursday for Friday's audition, because on Friday, of course, you have people who are going to judge you again. You go back to being judged again, but that's important because that's what has to happen to have an audition. Is people are going to judge and people are going to be looking at you, and they're going to, does it seem like they're putting the past behind them? No, I just think that there's many more people in front of you in line, right? There's a lot of different auditions in a day. It's not just, they don't do just one. So I just think this is just showing you that there's going to be a lot of other people who are in line ahead of you. And that's how Friday is going to go, of course. But I think you're going to get right back into the swing of things. I think the inspiration that you receive here on Thursday is going to make you feel good about your spot and about your audition on Friday. So I think it's going to be a good week. I think today may not have been so great. Tomorrow starts the return of things getting better, and then it just continues to get better throughout the week. And again, Thursday we'll do another reading if you're here, and we will definitely do a reading for that audition. That'll be exciting. Very, very exciting. So, all right. Good for you. So yeah, Bartman, it is. Tonight is definitely tarot night. Yeah. Brianna Estrada, it is great to have you here. Thanks for being here. Hey, CM, how are you? And Barb, I saw you come in too. Mara, it's nice to have you. From Greece. Oh, I have to mark that down on my list. I have a list of places where, of all the people who have been to this show, and I have to make sure Greece is on the list now. All right, so you'd like to ask what Mike's feelings are about you. What time is it in Greece right now, Mara? I'm thinking it's probably 12:30, half past midnight. Barbie, you're wishing the sun was shining. Huh? I wish it was too, but you know what? It is nighttime, so it's nighttime. The sun never shines at night. What do you get at nighttime? You get moonshine. What else? Yeah, well, she's doing it's a video, like a video call kind of thing, right? Kind of audition, and then they go from there. And if she gets picked from there, I guess she would get to go on the show. And yeah, we're all hoping. We are all hoping, and we're all going to give some really good vibes, especially on Thursday when we're all back and stuff. We're going to give some great vibes for her to do her audition on Friday. That'll be great. All right, so Mara, what are Mike's feelings about you? Mike feels very, he feels like things between the two of you are very even keeled, right? They're very level. They're very balanced. That's the word I'm looking for, right? I think Mike is a very energetic and friendly person who is very honest and compassionate. And I think that is really kind of what's endearing about him, right? And I think that's what kind of attracts you to him. I think that whole idea of him being that way, right? Compassionate and honest. Honesty, of course, is the best policy, right? We really we like that idea. It's not every day we get that around people and stuff, but yeah, I think he's got that friendliness and that energy and all, and I think that's a great thing. So, what's moving forward? I think I think this is going to be. I think Mike's really looking for something successful with you. I think he is feeling happiness, inner happiness for sure. He's got that whole inner peace, inner happiness thing going on, and it makes him feel worth something, because I think he has the feeling maybe he's not worth or worthy of someone like you. But he is. I mean, he is, because, maybe you can be a bit of a mystery at times, right? But you're empathetic. You can understand how he's feeling, and you also, you have. If things aren't moving as quickly as you would like them to, then I think you have. I just think if things aren't moving, I think you have the patience to understand what he's going through if things aren't going as quickly as you'd like to. But again, I think the two of you have a very good emotional balance, and that takes you back to justice as well with the balance. And I think, there's sympathy in there. I think there's generosity with the two of you. I think you guys have a lot of really good emotions between the two of you that are going to help make this relationship very successful. Or this friendship, right? It could be a friendship. It could be just starting out. But I think things could be successful if you, take all of the good things from both of you, because I think you both have really great qualities. And I think you put them together, and the two of you are going to have, I think it's going to be really good for you both. So, That's what I got for you, Mara. Thank you so much. It is late. That is very late in Greece. Almost 2 o'clock. So yeah, you're 7 hours ahead. I'm going to sneeze again. All right. So CM, can you get a general reading? Sure. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. Hey, just went. It's good to see you, Jessica. It's nice to have you here. Thank you. And Diva Bomber, welcome back. It's good to have you all here. So yes. So a general reading for you. You got it. All right. So here's what I get for you. I think you have been working hard on yourself, on you, right? Working hard on, and I'm not talking, I'm talking about emotionally healing. And I think that's what you're really working hard on. I think you've really dedicated yourself to taking life back, taking life by the reins, right? And it's time for you to walk away again, walking away from things that are not helping you, things that are negative, and starting over, right? The Three of Swords does talk about starting over, moving on, and getting past challenges in your life. And I think if you do that, you're going to move right into the Nine of Cups, which tells me that you're happy. You will be at peace. You will feel like you are satisfied with the way life is going. Remember that no matter how bad things get, like the old guy here, there's always a friend out there to help you. There's always somebody who's going to be there, and you are working on all the time trying to find that friend and stuff, and I think they're already there and you just don't realize it. I think there's going to be somebody there who already is that friend who's going to be there for you, and maybe you just don't realize it yet. Maybe you just don't see it. But it's a long road, right? You have to take things slowly. You can't just rush into things. You need to have some patience, of course, right? But if you do that, if you take your time and have some patience, you'll end up with peace of mind, and that's what you really want because you're moving forward. And again, this is all about moving forward. This is all about starting over and moving on. If you're moving on and moving forward, those are good things. You're going to have help, no matter how bad things seem to be, there is always help out there for you. And I think it's going to make you feel happy. You're going to feel success. You're going to feel like there's satisfaction in your life. And that's where you want to be this year, especially. And that's what I get for you, CM. You are very welcome. I know. I'm thinking to myself, she's not going to like the looks of these cards. But when you put the whole story together, it's a very good story. Hey, how's it going, Diva Bomber? It's good to have you back. It's nice to have you here. Oh, Sarah, you're welcome for the shout out. Absolutely. I think we're all going to get our collective minds together and send positive thoughts your way on Friday. And I think things are going to be great. Tadora, how are you? It's great to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. If you're new, please subscribe and get those notifications so that you can see that I'm here every Monday and Thursday night. At 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Beautiful Aries, right now you're just numb. You're not emotionally acting on things, and you're becoming more interested in meeting a guy, but you're also emotionally unavailable. You're numb to all three people that are involved. See? That's kind of what I said, I think. You're feeling very torn apart. You're feeling very, that detachment. That whole idea of needing to be independent from everyone. Now, will Jay come back into your life, Diva Bomber? I think you are going to, if you want Jay to come back into your life, you are going to have confidence and take the initiative to get that way, to get Jay back, him or her. To get them back, you're going to have the confidence to take the initiative to do it, to get them back. All right? It's going to take some work. It's going to take you figuring out a good balance between the two of you. Because, if you're trying to get someone back, well, apparently they've left at some point, or the two of you have left each other. And to get someone back, you're going to have to strike a balance that's going to work, because it didn't work before. Now you want it to. So, you're afraid. You were hurt before. You got hurt before. You had this issue of feeling hurt. And now you don't want to get hurt again. So you're putting walls up. You put these big walls up all around you so that you can't get hurt again. All you want to do is, right, feel like you've got just enough, and you don't need too much. You don't need any more than what you have. You're happy with what you've got. You have exactly what you need, and you feel really good and peaceful about it. And I think that's a big help. So yeah, I think Jay coming back into your life can happen, right? I see where people coming together is a good thing. I see where that can happen for sure, but you got to look out for, first off, getting hurt. You don't want to get hurt again. You're going to have to figure out what's a good balance to keep things from going bad or, going poorly again. And you're going to have to be the one who takes the initiative to get it done if you really want Jay to come back into your life. All right, Diva Bomber, that's what I got for you. That is what I get. All right, so to Dora, thank you again for being here. It is good to have you. Oh, I love the picture. I love your picture. It's such a cute picture. What's your favorite deck to read with? What is your favorite deck to read with? Is this just a question? Your favorite deck to read with is Anna.K. Anna.K. That's my favorite deck to read with. I shouldn't say that. This is the deck I connect the closest to. There's so many millions of decks out there, though. That's a trick question to Dora. That is a trick question. I don't think I need cards, though, to guess. But oh, you were wondering what my favorite deck? Oh, yes, my favorite deck to read with. I like the Wizard's Tarot. I enjoy that one a lot. I like it because I'm a Harry Potter fan. I really like the Light Seers Tarot. But the one I connect with the best is Anna.K. Yep. That's the one I connect with the best. How you doing, Austin? It's great to have you here. Dora, where are you from? What country are you from? And I love the picture of the baby. I don't know whose baby it is, if it's yours or a niece or nephew, or very, very cute. Austin, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good. That's great to hear. Can you get a spirit reading? Absolutely. Oh, from Michigan. Okay. I wasn't sure. The name is very ethnic. It's very different. It's a very different name, and it's very nice. I'm not saying anything bad, that's for sure. Don't think I'm saying anything bad about it. I think it's a very nice name, but it's very different. I've never heard it before. That's what made me think maybe you are from somewhere else. Well, Michigan is like another country sometimes. Way up there by the Great Lakes. All right, Austin. A spirit reading. I think tonight your spirit reading is saying be free. Be free. Don't just look at what's on your side of the fence, but make sure you look at everything, right? Be adventurous. Don't just hold yourself back. Yes, CM, that's true. CM is in Michigan as well. Oh, it's Serbian. Oh, that's very nice. Your grandma's maiden name. That's beautiful. So yeah, don't hold yourself back. That's the big message. That's the big message I'm getting here, Austin, for your spirit reading. The rest of it kind of just goes along with that, right? If you're not holding yourself back, if you're being a free spirit, if you're being adventurous, well, then you're going to be happy about life. You're going to be happy about family and friends and the things that you're doing. You are going to, even though you're being adventurous, you're going to take some time out for yourself. Take time out for you to make sure that you can reflect on the things that you're doing and that you want to do so that you can feel really good about them. I think the spirits need you to know, though, that you are going to have to take some time for yourself, right? The Four of Swords, the Four of Swords have the 4 R's, right? Rest, relax, renew, and then feel relief. So, yeah, that's definitely what you're going to want to do. Take that time, take a little time out, and again, just do it for you. But again, it's all for you because you are being adventurous. Isn't that it? Right? So it's all you doing things for you, but take some slow down time, right? And that will help a lot. And then I think you're going to find that this is going to make you feel like you have have really taken steps to accomplish something. And that's really good. That's what you want to do, because that's going to help you and make you feel confident, of course. And that's what I get for you, Austin. I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. I hope some of that comes true. I certainly do. Tadora, you are in Macomb County. CM, she's in Macomb County. That could be near you. Although there's like hundreds of counties maybe in Michigan. I don't know. I'm in New Jersey. We don't have that many counties. We're not that big of a state. All right. So, and it's your son Gabriel. Oh, that's very nice. What a beautiful picture. He'll be so happy when he grows up and you show that to his girlfriends. The old boy in the bathtub picture. Yep. Yeah, we all have them. Everybody's got some. All right. So we've got 2 minutes left. Good, Austin. I'm glad. Thank goodness. I'm glad that you enjoyed your reading. It always makes me feel good when somebody enjoys it. So, CM, you're in Kent County, but you grew up in Macomb County. That's cool. That is very, very cool. So, yeah, we got about 1 minute, 2 minutes left, and I do not have any other questions. So, I hope you all had a wonderful night. So Tadora is your grandma's maiden name, and it's Serbian. Very nice. Very, very nice. And let's see. What else we got? That was it. That was kind of all of it for the night, huh? Not a whole lot going on. And that's okay. I wasn't sure how things are going to be now with the difference in dates and times. Just going back to 2 nights a week. How many people were actually going to be here and how many people would remember. That's why I always say make sure you get those notifications so you know when I come on. At least then you can jump in. And yeah, Tadora, thanks for being here. And I think that's about it. I'm just going down the list. Christina Dowden, if you're still here, I definitely would love to hear that story at some point about how that all got worked out and worked together. But all right, folks, I hope you all had a great night. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. It is good to have you all always. And I will see you again on Thursday night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. All right, have a great night. Bye now.